He's looking to join a number of players that won on their first appearance of 2025 and looking to do so in their final appearance of the calendar year. Following this, he's got an appearance to look forward to at the Alexandra Palace and a return to the World Championships. That is Owen Binks, your referee from Colchester in Essex. World level official.
First leg, it's Gary to throw first.
Amateur level moustache.
Game on.
Always the professional Lord Turner's with me here in the commentary box.
I can see you've started early today, Henry. Now, interesting. I was having a look at their head-to-head records because obviously
43.
Mawson and King would have played each other a few times, and yeah, they have. And Gary Mawson's never been able to get over the line against Mervyn King. Same thing happened yesterday.
141.
Well, it's a trend that he'll be looking to buck on this Tuesday morning. He did get off to a good start yesterday.
55.
Had to defy an average of 102.5 and 4 180s from Jim Meyer in his opening match of the session. Did get over the line by 4 legs to 3. So showing he can dig in. But Mervyn King also got off to a quick start yesterday. And he piles in the day's first maximum. He won 4-2 against Archie Self. An average in excess of 95 in that one. 4 from 5 in terms of his finishing. His finishing all day yesterday was pretty dreamy. 16 hits from 38 attempts. 42% in terms of his finishing stats for the day yesterday. And he's left himself on a finish after 9 here to get a breaker throw right from the get-go.
Yeah, and I know Mervyn was a bit critical of the level of performance that he found
Mervyn,
yesterday, but
140.
you could still see, you know, as you mentioned, the 95 he kicked off with, and I think what he did more than anyone else in the whole field was just maintain a good level of consistency. And then you mentioned those finishing stats, by far the best that we had throughout yesterday.
Well, he knows he has to stay there, but he was also rather cautious of the fact that he could catch because of the way that darts 1 and 2 were positioned. But he's left himself on tops after 12 to get an early breaker throw in the opening game of this Tuesday morning.
99.
Gary Mawson needing just a little bit of time to get out the traps. Time that Mervyn King isn't affording him. With a double 10. Is found, and that's a 5-visit leg to kick things off for the day for Mervyn King.
Second leg, it's Mervyn to throw first.
And that's another element of Mervyn King's game yesterday that you saw, that although he may not have hit it first dart in hand, what he was doing was hitting it when he had 3 darts in hand. He would normally convert that double, just denying his opponent any opportunity to come back. We quite often look at finishing statistics based on individual darts, but for me, as long as you don't let them back to the oche, that's the most important bit.
Doesn't matter how, as long as you've got the trophy in your hands and the title that goes with it. What's it Chris Mason says? You don't write averages on trophies.
100.
So this is a really efficient start from Mervyn King. And it was one of the things that he pinpointed in his pre-match interview, that he felt like the one thing he had to do to have more success today was to up the power scoring.
45.
And so far, there's been real early evidence of that.
$140.
Well, 177 backed up with a ton 40 for the second leg in succession on a finish after 9. This one just a little bit more handy than the one that he left himself on in the previous leg.
85.
But he has to attack the bullseye if he doesn't want to.
It should be 16s, and it is sensible play there from Mervyn
92.
King. And we did see a few times yesterday, even
50.
though players didn't have to go and could have laid up, they were taking their chances when it was a bullseye left with 1 dart in hand, or Gary Mawson with 2 darts in hand.
Game shot on the second
14
leg.
darts off
Mervyn
the back
King.
of the 15 in the opening leg. Mervyn King 2-0 up, averaging
Third leg
over
is Gary to
103 and a
throw
half at
first.
this present moment in time. And you have to say, he's making this look routine. It's one-way traffic up to press this contest so far. Well, Gary Mawson may have a compass on his shirt and a fly on his head, but there's only one place he's circumnavigating at this
95.
present moment in time against Mervyn King, and that's heading south.
Well,
180.
A second 180 from Mervyn King, but that's the third time he's found 3 perfect darts when you consider the 177 the leg before.
58.
Setting his stall out right from the get-go. He said he got off to a quick start yesterday. Well, this is even better than what he provided in a 4-2 win over
83.
Archie Self.
And we know these group phases, Group A, B, C, the idea is to get through to Saturday. And if you can do it through Group A, then you do get the luxury of a couple of days off as well. And I think perhaps
100.
with the likes of King and Mawson, I think they could benefit from having those 2 couple of rest days in between.
$140.
Mervyn's prepared to play the full week, but he'll also tell you that if he can have that extra luxury of a couple of days off, he isn't going to say no to it at the same time.
60.
And this time just a little bit
Mervyn
better. I want to finish after
98.
9, but this time a 2-darter. Potential 11 on offing here. The back of the 15 and the 14 in the opening couple of legs. He can take it out in 50 if he so wants, such as the
58.
advantage he's got against the throw in this leg.
It really has been a strong start, comprehensive performance so far from Mervyn King.
55. Mervyn, you require 40.
Tops left after 12 again.
Game
And this
shot
time,
the
no
third
mistake.
Mervyn
He's
King.
getting better incrementally. 15, followed by 14, and that a 13
Full flag, it's
darter
Mervyn to
for
throw
Mervyn
first.
King
Game
to move 3-0 to the good. The double break accrued, and now with the darts in his hand to cross the line. And that all equates to 42 darts for the opening 3 legs at an average of 107.36.
132.
And again, another strong start. Mervyn King really laying down a marker on a day that we dub moving day.
100.
We did say that if there is a player that could just up that level of performance but maintain it consistently, then there is an opportunity to pull away from the rest of the group. And
139.
Mervyn King still sat top of the table. He's perfectly poised to do that.
Yes, an average of 110 over the course of a day is very hard to ascertain. But in terms of levels of
81.
constantly piling in 5-visit legs and maybe 16, 17 darters if the scoring's just a little bit iffy or a few darts gets missed, a double here and there, it's still something that Mervyn King can very attainably do throughout the course of a day.
He's not holding back, is he? Third maximum for Mervyn King, and he's down to 50 after just 9 darts. Does he go for it, Henry?
If he goes for it and hits it, I walk out and don't come back. Because there was no way he was ever going to contemplate the ball. Double 16. For a performance that just got better and better and better. A 4-0 win for Mervyn King with an average of 111.33 and legs 1 in order of 15, followed by a 14, followed by a 13, followed by a 12. That is some start. Champions Night is a week or so away, and Mervyn King's looking to return there. He did so at the start of the year, and he got a win against Gary Mawson with an average of 111.33. He gets the better of Gary Mawson by 4 legs to 0.